Well, howdy. Happy weekend to all you guys. We're back here with another one of the wire models. And yeah, I think we already got some of it ready. So we'll see what happens. I think there's... Yeah. I think I got the base ready. That's what I did before. Anyway. Yeah. I got all my fingers all over it. Alright. So, we're not gonna go with the instructions because that's boring. Here we go. And, yeah, these are... Make it too easy. If you can see that. I mean, I remember the layout somewhat. I think. I just take a peep at it. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Then we gotta get this out. Which I don't know if there's... Is there another sheet in here? Oh, I guess there's just a one. Usually have more than one, but hopefully they didn't forget one. Because then I have to drive all the way back to Gurney to get another one. Anyway. Alright, that's the normal one. Okay, let's start with the main lift. It's like half of the main lift. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Alright. Get this out of the way. Okay. Get it? I don't know if I got it. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay. And I'm gonna get this one too. There we go. I think it's out. No? Okay. Alright. I think they, yeah, they also did like these like weird footer thingies. That are like big blocks, so it doesn't like bend on its own. But yeah. Alright. Alright, there's that one. It's really close if it is. I don't know. I have no idea. There we go. I think this is the mid. This one's the mid course. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it's been a busy couple weeks, obviously, for getting back to work and all that stuff. Everybody kind of came back and wants stuff done, you know, they remember it all. And then, you know, it gets kind of hard to remember. I mean, well, for them, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess I forget a lot of stuff too. But anyway, yeah, it's been busy there. And then I'm starting school soon, so that's gonna be kind of a lot. I don't know. So I'm trying to make sure I get all the stuff ready for when I have to go back, because that's gonna be hard to do that many things at once, you know, full-time job, all that stuff. Anyway, yeah. Alright. There we go. Always bends it a little bit, which I don't like that. Probably as close as we're gonna get to straight right now. Anyway, I hope your weekend's going well, and or whenever you're watching this, you know, because yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's not a lot going on right now with the family or anything. I just, well, actually, yeah, I'm just trying to get licensing done for my job, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's busy in that term, but at work it's kind of feast or famine kind of thing going on. Which that happens a lot because I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of people leave for the holidays kind of thing. And they all come back, yeah. So, come on, buddy. There we go. Okay. There's a little guy in there. He's cute. Alright. Let's get back to this. I mean, you gotta be real close with these guys. Okay. It's gonna look kind of funky if I don't get all these little support beams off. Alright. That's off. I can't tell. Yeah, that's off. Okay. Alright. Watch your fingies. There we go. Okay, we got that section out. Gotta get this guy. Oh, that's sharp. Ow. I think I mildly cut myself. Not like deep enough to actually bleed though. That's good. Yep, another reason why you gotta always watch your fingers when you're doing these things. Scratch the paint a little bit there. Alright. There we go. Okay. There's so many connecting this thing. There's that. And that, come on. But yeah, it's been relatively quiet with the roller coaster stuff. I mean, obviously it's January, so there's not a lot you can do. But, you know, I enjoy my time during the winter sometimes. I get to catch up with video games and stuff, and you know, it depends on how good the game is, I guess, but sometimes it just feels like you wasted your time. It depends on how much I like it, you know. And it's the same thing with like reading books or watching shows, you know. Like I liked Lost a lot when I watched it, you know, for a while, and then it hit like season 5 or I'm not sure if it's 4 or 5 that has kind of jumps off the deep end. I mean, it's just kind of like, why did I waste my time, you know? But yeah, there's not, I mean, I haven't watched that many shows, So it's not that hard to be like, I'm out on this, you know. Been watching SpongeBob just for the nostalgia. That's fun. And it's, yeah, I mean, a lot of the certain episodes I've seen way too many times. And I try to, like, you know, skip those ones so I don't, like, get, like, burnt out on it. But, you know, some of the I'm starting to understand more of, like, the humor in it. And it's kind of weird they got that into a kid's show, but, I mean, it's funny still, so. Alright. You gotta watch the I heard that the newer seasons were better, but I don't really know if I'm, like, fully trustworthy of that, you know what I mean? Because a lot of the time, yeah, they'll say that just to try to, like, get you back in watching it, I guess, and it might not actually be that good anymore. Alright. But yeah, I can see why they put so many supports on this thing. This thing is very dainty when it comes to being able to bend it. I wonder how many they have to actually, like, return of these because they get bent in shipping. It's probably kind of a lot. Yeah. I need, like, a tiny little sand brick. I can get all these little nubs off, but I mean, I don't know if you're even gonna be able to see those nubs very well. They're, like, really small. Yeah. The wooden ones cover up the little nubs better, probably. But, this is my first steel coaster build. So, I mean, other than the Gatekeeper one, obviously, but that one's a wood, you know, thing. Yeah, still sitting over there. If somebody wants it. I'm running out of space, like, legit. I don't have enough space for all these things. So if, you know, you message me and you're like, really want one, I'm down to give it to you. Because, I mean, I like these roller coasters, but I was kind of stupid and bought too many. So that's part of the problem. Yeah. There we go. First try. Anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I finally got to talk to Valley Fair PR, which was awesome. I don't know if I should be saying that, but it was good. I finally got to talk to them about some stuff, so maybe I can actually get permission to film on things, which would be good, because I don't know. I'd rather be doing it the honest way than, like, you know, just going on the ride and, like, have to sneak around and do things, because it just feels scuzzy. I'm supposed to bend these sideways? Oh, yeah. That's kind of cool. Because I thought that they were sideways, yeah. And they are. And they have, like, a little arm in here, so I guess you can bend them. Anyway. Sneaky snoo. And yeah, over Georgia used one of my photos for their opening day or something. And I was like, you know, like, that's a big deal for me. Because I didn't, you know, it's really hard to understand even how much 2,000 people is. I mean, like, I don't really know, like, how many people it is. And it feels, you know, I'm really thankful for all of it. And I just, because a lot of times it feels like what I do doesn't matter, you know, because it's, like, so niche, and, you know, especially during the winter, it's hard to, like, keep up with wanting to do it, because like, you know, there's not much I can do when you're in Minnesota. I mean, you can go to Nickelodeon Universe, but like even then, you know, you kind of have to go at certain times a day and stuff like that because it's only certain things open. You know. Okay, I kind of need to get that. But yeah. But you know, I can at least get my Gerstlauer fix in, sort of. But yeah, I really wish, you know, I know this is unrealistic. I really want a wooden coaster indoors just because I like wooden coasters and I would ride it all the time. But I don't think they have the room to put it in there. And I think it would make a lot more noise, so that would probably be a major complaint issue. Where's my helix? Because the mid course is right here. Or, well, right there. And, or not helix, it's an overbank thing. Is that actually the second turn? That seems really low. I'm suspicious. Yeah, that looks more like it. That long drop. I don't know. Yeah, because it's like, it pulls up really slow into that turn. I think. Yeah, I might have wanted to use the instructions, but whatever. I'm fine with fixing it if it doesn't come out right. They also look like they didn't like do the painting correctly, or maybe it got damaged when I brought it back because there's like a little bit of like weird coloring in here that doesn't look like the right color. Yeah, me being OCD. Anyway. But hey, at least there's like some Ace events so I can talk about fun stuff with some other people, because that is some of the most rewarding stuff, is, you know, being able to talk to a community of people with similar interests. And it's a lot about what life is, you know, finding people that do what you love and, I don't know, hang out with them, I guess. But, you know, it's also okay to just hang out with people. I mean, you gotta like them, obviously. I mean, I don't know. I don't want you going into friendships just going in because, I don't know. You want something, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's what people do. I usually don't expect that much out of people. I don't know if that's true. I gotta think about it. Alright, there we go. Getting somewhere. Uh-oh, did I screw up? Okay, got it. Get the top one out of there. Okay, we're gonna get the mid-course in there first, because I want to. Yeah. I think this ride especially is kind of underrated. I mean, I don't know if it is, like, I think it might just because it's trimmed. It's kind of the same problem with Intimidator at Carowinds. It's just like, I feel like it would actually be significantly more fun if it didn't have like the I think there's a trim on like the second hill that hits like decently hard. So like then the third hill you get like no airtime on it. I mean, you sort of do. It's like really very like subtle, but it's not as good as it could be. But I'm guessing that helix was like probably too intense, so that's probably why they turned it on. Yeah. But yeah, it's just a lot of it has trims. Like you go into trim, you get trimmed on both helixes, or not a helix. There's like a turnaround, and you go around, and there's a turnaround, which would probably be too high, and then you go into the mid course, which kind of kills airtime too. And then when you go into the final helix at the end, yeah, there's like a trim there too, going into the helix, which makes it honestly just kind of like a, you're just kind of sitting there and you're like, oh, like this could be so much better, like so much more intense. But there is a couple of still pops of airtime in there, and that's good. But yeah, come on, buddy. Must get past one, and then it'll fall out. There we go. Okay. I gotta snip off all the little guys. Anyway. Yeah, I hope you guys have a long break, because, I mean, I don't, obviously, working a job, I don't get a break, but I did get a day off, which was nice, but I didn't, well, it was on Tuesday, so then I just ended up getting stuck in the snow a bunch. And that was interesting. My car is, you know, like the normal 4-door sedan kind of thing, so it's, but I think it's too light, so it just ends up bottoming out on like everything, and I got stuck twice trying to go somewhere. I got basically stuck every time I didn't move, so it's like I don't even know if I could stop at a stop sign. Like I think I did, but then I kind of got stuck again, and then my friend pushed me, and then I was okay. Because I was wanting to say thank you for helping me, you know, and then like it was just weird. So, but yeah. And then another thing that was kind of scary at the same time was at my work, somebody's fire sprinkler went off, but it was outside, thankfully, so it just sprayed all over the deck. You know, it was like these really pretty crystal ice things, like, you know, icicles on the deck, so it was kind of pretty. But yeah, we had to replace the sprinkler head, obviously. And then we had to like go into the ceiling, all that stuff, and vacuum out a whole bunch of insulation. It was just a whole deal. You know how it goes. Yeah. And the heating at my house right here, where I am right now, is broken, kind of. I don't know. I think it's like our valves or something. They're stuck open, so it's like 80 degrees. I don't know why I'm wearing a hoodie, frankly. It's like, especially if I'm running something intensive on my PC, it's like I'm actually sweating in here. So we gotta climb in the ceiling somewhere and figure out where the pipe, or, well, I don't know if it's a pipe or if it's a valve that's having an issue. It's probably a valve. Because, yeah, before we had to vacuum it out all the time, so I don't know, maybe something did get stuck in the pipe. I don't know why. Or stuck in the valve, like opening it so that it couldn't like fully close. Because it keeps just dumping heat into our house, which is not good. I'd say it's not good. That's backwards. There. Yeah. guy goes in here. Big guy goes in there. Yep. I don't know if it was Screaming Eagle or American Eagle they took a dog on. But yeah, that dog, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd take my dog on that coaster. I mean, it might be fun for the dog. I don't really know. Depends if the dog is good with cars, I guess. Because I know one of my dogs would just absolutely freak out. But I don't know about the other one. The other one might be okay. Alright, let's see. The problem is with these the metal roller coasters is that, yeah, you don't get as many chances. You can't really probably bend them back very well because they probably will snap. Oh, be nice. And that goes for you too. Be nice to everybody. Yeah, you'll live longer that way, I think. I don't know yet. I you know, it's been working okay for me so far. Okay. Yeah. Just gotta be careful. Well, yeah, this last, like, the little two airtime hills are really fun. And this thing. Like, this one's really fun. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Like that one. That one's pretty fun right here. This is fun too. But, like, I don't know. If this wasn't trimmed as much, it'd probably be more fun. I like this turn too. This turn right here. Yeah. It feels almost more like a Giga Coaster layout sometimes. Depending on what it is and what it's doing, you know. I mean, obviously they're the same model, but you know. Uh-oh. I'm gonna check my Wi-Fi. I'm getting a warning. Okay, we're gonna take it down from HD. There we go. Let's see if that helps. Having some streaming issues apparently. Alright. I think our internet's been kind of iffy this weekend too, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on with it. I usually can restart it and that'll not have issues, but I haven't done that for a while, so I might need it. A little guy in there still. I probably should have put that in first. It's gonna be kind of hard to get in now. Whatever. Okay. I'm gonna wait until to put the legs out too, because that's gonna be probably a little harder. Okay, I think we're gonna get the two big camel humps now. There's ones on the bottom, and then go for the middle one, and then the trim brakes at the end. I can just get that little house out too, so I don't bend it. Sometimes, it's like, ugh, my eyeballs, because there's so much like light around them, it's hard to see. metal on metal cutting is not easy to see sometimes when their surfaces are both clean. What is it? But yeah, big hibernation during the winter. It's a Minnesota classic for me. I just don't really I stay up too late, sleep in too long, sleep a lot. So not a lot gets done. I wish more got done, but you know. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's like seasonal depression or something, you know. Oh, okay. You want Magnum now, okay. Magnum, yeah, Magnum soon. I can go get it if you want me to do Magnum next week. It is. It just needs to be like less trimmed. The Raging Bull needs to be less trimmed. That's what I'm talking about. Because I think like it probably was like opening year. I'm guessing it was like super intense. Guessing with like how low those helixes are at the end. If they didn't actually trim them back then, it would probably like gray out. But maybe they always did it. I don't know. Also, the paint on Raging Bull really needs help. It does not look good right now. It's like, I mean, it's like pink and it's supposed to be purple. And the orange is looking more like, I don't know what you could call it. Yeah, it does. Well, and they do a really good job with operations on Raging Bull. At Great America, anyway. I don't know if there's another Raging Bull. So, I mean, you're usually not waiting too long. I think you like... Usually it's less than 20 minutes. Because they actually measure how much time, like how many they need, I think. Not really 100% sure on that. Yeah. Yep. It's a good people eater. Oh, come on, man. This is the part where you actually cut yourself accidentally. Because he's, I think my pit stick smells like car wash, if that makes any sense. I know that's weird to say. My dog's freaking out. 1 second. Let's see if I can get him. Ralph, shut up! It's all orange today. Is that gonna work? The CoasterDynamix? I think they're all at the parks. I think you might be able to order some online for the CoasterDynamix stuff. I think that they limited run stuff on like CoasterDynamix.com or something. I know. It's just like vicariously like very stressful to watch this kind of stuff. Yeah, they do have like limited runs of certain things online. And they have like coaster blocks, which are really cool. I wanted to get one, but they're really expensive and I don't. They make they They make issues with like, I think that the parts are like kind of pre-made. I'm not 100% on that. So it's like you can only slot them together in so many different ways, which kind of sucks. And I was just kind of like, I'd rather have like a guy I follow called like Microcoasters, I think is working on his own like set building thing, because he I think he probably felt the same way I did. I was kind of like, I don't really feel like buying a $500 set where I can only like put it together once in this like same way. It's the same problem with like the Lego ones too. Yeah, I think that's what he's mainly doing, the Microcoasters guy. I don't know if he's actually ending up gonna like sell them or not, because I think his track is basically just filament. But he does have like some metal parts in there, I don't know, for like the chain lift, I think. But yeah, he was blowing up. He's getting a lot more followers, so hopefully he can actually get like an investor to do it, because I'm down, I don't have a 3D printer. And buying SolidWorks is really expensive for a normal person like me. I don't know if they if you worked with it and on SolidWorks by yourself or for a company, it would be like steeply discounted probably. But when I looked at it for like private, it was like $1,000 a year, and I'm like, I don't know. Like I don't know if I'm actually gonna use it, because I'll do stuff like that where I'll like buy something and then I forget about it for some stupid reason. And yeah, no, I feel that. I feel like with the Lego ones, the Lego sets are just kind of like they don't really have technically like a layout. They didn't even try to do a chain lift. It was just like a they just kind of gave up. They were just like, oh, we'll just have it be a lift. And I know that that's like on some roller coasters, but like it just doesn't look that great. And the track, like I said, yeah, you can only really set it up in like 2 ways maybe, if you're lucky. Because they've made, I think, several sets, but to like buy more of those pieces, like this, the Lego rails is like extremely expensive. I've tried to do it with like their train tracks too, and it just like doesn't work. You gotta have upstops. Gotta let the Lego people have their airtime, But yeah. Yeah, anyway. But yeah. Oh yeah, true. Like a Michigan's Adventure corkscrew, like a Lego one, would be amazing. If they built like a corkscrew, like their corkscrew. Yeah. Be kind of interesting though. I don't know if they would make like, well, they probably could like use like droid arms and like well, I can help you if you need help putting up your shelf. No, but the what was I saying? Oh yeah, like the Lego tube parts. You can make a bendy one that was like hollow in the center, and then you can use like Lego droid arms connecting to the bottom, and kind of get an aero track with that. I mean, it obviously wouldn't look like 100%. Oh, sorry. Wouldn't look like 100% right, but it'd be close, and it probably would work. It's just, yeah, you might have to have people actually trim the length of the track, which I don't know if they want people doing that, because then they're gonna have like people coming back in and be like, oh, I didn't do this right, you know, like, I don't know. Alright. Don't drop any of your Lego sets on yourself. Oh, am I bleeding? Am I bleeding somewhere? A little blood on my finger. Oh. Yep. Too late, Brian. I already stabbed myself. Accidentally. Not safe for work. Man. But yeah, no, it's like whenever you see people in the holidays and they're like, oh, we should hang out, and then it's like everybody remembers that they want to hang out with you, and then it's like, you know, like I can't do it all. So that's what I've been, you know, dealing with. It's like too many people being like, let's do stuff, and then I get a little bit too I don't know what the word is, not firm enough with people, I guess. I don't know. It's been one of the major problems with me, I guess. Not good at telling people what I need a lot of the time. Depends on how much I, you know them, I guess. I get worried I'm gonna make them mad or something. But anyway. Oh, come on. I got Leviathan too. I mean, this is... You're gonna be seeing something like this. It's not too long, so... Not missing too much. Yeah, did we miss one? Yeah. Did I get that one? Come on, baby. But yeah, I hope with like all the stuff that's happened at MOA and Great America and like Knott's, like all that stuff, we need to like, I don't know if you need to raise prices or get more staff. That might be more of a staffing issue, but we need to get more protection in parks for the people that are actually there, you know, because a lot of the time there's like stuff going on that shouldn't be going on. And yeah, I mean, like, going to Great America on the weekend is not recommended. I mean, unless you have like the golden or platinum flash pass for like your season or something, or you just bought it, I guess, because that park is like, oof. I tried to go on Saturday, I think, one day. I was driving home from Cedar Point with my friend, and I was like, oh, why don't we just stop? Because, you know, it's on the way. And it's just like, ugh, like everything was an hour. And there's like lines for food, there's lines for like literally everything. And it's just like, please make your season pass like, I don't know, $30 more expensive. So you don't have like that type of situation happening. But I don't know, maybe it makes more money that way, but it just seems like you're gonna have a lot more unhappy people in the park. But, you know, because like I've been to like different parks and like, well, the different Six Flags parks, and like they don't have that problem necessarily. They don't, like, I was at there on the weekend, but oh yeah, I was there at over Georgia over like Halloween weekend, and yeah, I was really busy, but like it still felt like they had enough like security people. Like there was, you know, people walking around with the high vis vests and stuff like that, but like when you're at Great America, I don't think I've really seen that many other than like people over by Goliath. So maybe they're just having a really hard time getting people that want to do security there. I mean, just fair, I guess. Or maybe they're so, you know, they're so covert that I don't see them. It might be. Yeah. There's like people in, I don't know if you guys know this, but like there's people that walk around in supermarkets dressed as normal people. Just to make sure, you know, people aren't stealing stuff. That's what when I worked at Cub, there was a guy that I knew that did that all day. And I was like, eventually I noticed, because I was like, he's here every day. And like, so then I like asked him, and he's like, oh yeah, I work for them, and I'm like security. So, and he's had to like tackle people before and stuff like that, so, which is not fun. I don't know. I don't want to do that. I mean, maybe it pays well. I have no idea. You know, I already have a hard time telling people no. I don't know if I want to. I'm not good with confrontations. I'm not good with confrontations. Depends on the, you know, if I know the person, it's easier, obviously, but you know. Buddy. It's not wanting to come up. Oh yeah, sadly, I don't know if I already talked about that. I don't think I did. Hollywood Nights went live again with their, like, everybody's like trying to get tickets kind of thing, you know. And I think my friend ended up having some issue with their payment system, and I was having issues with it because like the browser was doing weird stuff. So then he only ended up getting in like one of them out of like 3 people he wanted to get in. So that sucks. Anyway, and I don't know. I mean, hopefully they're able to fix it eventually, because I don't know. Usually, like, Holiday World's pretty good at that stuff, so it seems kind of weird to me that they didn't give him the tickets, I guess. Because I think they were nice about it last year. Or, well, the year before, 2021, yeah. So, I don't know, it's just kind of weird that they didn't give him another one, but anyway. Alright. Sound like Courage the Cowardly Dog. I haven't actually watched that show, though. Is this the wrong way? It's coming out of the hole, going around like that. And then there's the massive trim brake on this. Oh boy. That is not very comfortable. Be nice, come on. There we go. Okay, I don't know if this is supposed to go in front of it or behind it. But yeah, I mean, like even Fiesta, Texas had like more security than Great America, I think. At least it seemed like that. Okay. Hello. Come on, baby. Don't bend me fingies. Yeah. I wanted a Max Force one, I think, and then they said that they don't have any more. Of course, like, I'd seen them so many times, and then, like, I finally made up my mind, and you know how it goes. You finally make up your mind on something, and then you're like, I want to know, and then it's all gone, so. Yep, learned my lesson on that one. What the heck's going on here? What the heck? Alright. That in there good? Yeah. Okay, now I just gotta get the over back. What are you doing? Get back in there. Get back in there. He really does not want to do this. Oh boy. I think I made a mistake. There we go. Come on, buddy. There we go. I believe. Okay. Alright. Don't worry about it. I fixed it. Gotta get my fingies in here. Okay. Livy. My boy Livy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Leviathan is so good. Leviathan's underrated too, I think. I mean, I don't know. You can think what you want. I just think it's too short. It's pretty good though. We're getting somewhere. Alright. Okay. Now we're back to chopping, I think. Or, wait, did I get that one over here? No, I didn't. Back to chopping. Chop. I just gotta bend this down. Get the top ones out first. But yeah. Hope y'all are having a good weekend. I'm fine. Kind of sweaty. Like I said, we gotta get our heating fixed. It's going a little overkill with the heating right now. So I hope we can get it, going good, but it might take a while. What was another thing? Oh yeah, I gotta fix my headlight. Yep. I just got my headlight fixed though, so I'm mildly suspicious that it's having some issue. I don't know what's Otherwise, my car's fine, so. It's actually been a really good car. So, especially for, you know, like my first car, it's been kicking for a long time. Okay, don't do. Okay, I got the hiccups now. I get my water. The Steam sales are killing me, man. I had to take another mortgage out on my house. But yeah. Some good deals. Some good deals before. No, they're not there anymore now, but. Alright. Did I get it? Yeah, I really wish they sold these online, but I don't know if they're. You can buy them on eBay. It's way more expensive though, depending on how like limited release it is, I guess. You know how people are; they try to get as much money for things they can, which is like, you know, mildly annoying sometimes. Like when you're trying to get a PS5, you know. That's, I mean, I already got mine because I sat there for like half a day pressing a button. But, you know, some people aren't willing to do that, which is fair. Lives that are more busy. Oh boy. I think this one's actually harder than the wooden one, because the wooden one had like less structural integrity things, and this is like a bunch of snipping, because it's usually like half this many on the wood ones. Baby. Oh baby. Now that's sharp. Okay. Work with me here, man. Alright. Again. I drive my Lincoln. I never understood those commercials. I think it was just him saying he liked driving Lincoln, but okay. Honestly, for this, I probably should just put my earphone back on my desk. Because it's just like, I can't, my arms, man. My gangly arms. This makes it harder. Must focus. Am I grabbing on the right place here? Oh, okay. There we go. Come on. Nope. Yeah, it's off. Okay. I think I. Ow. Did I do something on my fingies? Probably. Alright, there's that. And this guy. There we go. Did I get it? Yep. A lot of the time. There we go. No, yeah, the nice thing is that at least I have these to do when I'm, during the winter. And I was thinking of doing Parkitect eventually because I haven't tried it out. So I could do more of like a learning along the way kind of thing instead of it just being me to, building stuff that I already know how to do. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. Also, I'm going to try to use my GoPro as a webcam next time, because that might be a better idea for getting better angles, because I don't know, the webcams have kind of a square output, which is not good for, obviously, for YouTube kind of stuff. But, yeah. Nope. Pencil. Oh yeah, I was talking about going back to what was it? Williamsburg. I think Williamsburg and like that. Oh, crap. This is not good. Alright. Nope, that's not gonna work. I did it bad. Again. Okay. I take out the mid course. Gotta take out the mid course. Screwed up. Alright. Because I think that's the way it goes. It goes like this. And it goes around. Yeah. Okay, we're taking out the mid course. Please be kind for my stupidity. Yeah. Let's go like this. And there we go. Do they want me to put this one in first? I mean, like, how else would you do this? Like colliding with the first drop. That or I'm, you know, putting it in the wrong order, which I kind of doubt that. Going in here? Come on. Oh, there it is. That way. There we go. I'm scratching the crap out of it. There we go. Really? Okay. Alright. That's good. Alright. Isn't this gonna be just... Oh no. Yeah. It's gonna be like way harder when we get to this point. have done this a little backward, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Okay. Twisty die. Wee. Wee. Yeah. Yeah. No, is it really that close? I guess it goes by really fast, so I guess it's kind of hard for me to remember. Feels like way closer than it usually is. Not bad. Not the biggest fan of that. Why did you do it that way? So it's like always gonna be like mildly disconnected over here. See, right there. Well, there's not much I can do with that, I guess. Alright, back in there, and there, and onto the little stuff. If I can actually get it in. Why are you actually problematic? Okay, now you're just being annoying. Stop it. I don't want to wake up. Okay. Nope. Okay. This is like pinned under there. Is it in there? Yes. Okay. I got that. I got this. Fingers are getting all shaky. Too many sharp objects. I'm getting scared. Getting scared. Getting hooked. Is it not gonna go through, or what is it doing? Oh no. What the heck? you stay there. You're not coming back out. Oh, crap. What did it cost? Everything. It cost me getting this thing in the whole correct way. There's that. There we go. Yay! Yay! We got it. We got it. And still yet another one where I'm like, there's a big gap here. What are you doing? What are you doing when you design these things, guys? I had to pull it through with like a pair of tweezers. I wonder if I could like melt them together. I could probably do that. Okay. Finally back to clipping. We're clipping again. There we go. Oh, that's out already, okay. Sometimes you can put a bunch of pressure on it and it won't break, but then like you do it the second time and it'll just break really easy. Doesn't make that much sense, but yeah, whatever. Okay, we're going a lot faster on this one, thankfully. Alright, look at that. Easy money. Easy money. Ow, that hurts. Don't you stab me. Alright. Oh, there we go. Who is it? Alright. Well, I hope my aunt, well, my aunt's over here, so I hope he doesn't take my dog. She has a tendency to take her dog. For training purposes, I guess. I don't know. For for her dog because her dog's a racing dog. Yeah, she's a V8. And, I don't know. I don't know if she's won anything or anything like that, but they're trying, you know. So sleepy. Sleepy music. Yeah, did you guys get stuck at all with the snow? Because I did not do so well. Yeah. I think this is station. Yeah. Station. Is that the helix at the end? Yes. This is gonna be interesting. Keeps giving me this like. Keeps making me think that it's gonna stop. I don't know why it does that. Be like, did my internet go out? I've had that happen, yeah. Like several times, I don't know. I think it's because, one time it was because somebody actually hit the pole by her house. That was kind of interesting. Don't drink and drive, kids. I don't know if that's what they were doing. It just seems like it might have been icy. Yes. I can do. Spaghetti and noodle sandwich. That sounds gross. Actually. No thank you. Okay, so we're there and there. Okay. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I don't remember it being this high on the helix though. Seems too high. Is that right there? Am I doing it right? It does not seem like it wants to go there. Oh yeah, it's a small hole. I don't think so. I think this is the other side. Okay, let's get you out of there. And there we go. So it goes like there. Yeah. And then it goes around. This is... Oof. Oh boy. And they're all kind of running into each other too. Gotta thread it. Alright. This is where the fun begins. Don't sue me. Come on. You can do it. Probably should have done this by the bottom to the top, you know. That would have been the smart choice, but we're all about doing things the hard way here. Making things as as difficult as possible. As humanly possible. Okay, so this has to go through here. Oh my god. I don't like it. I don't like it. You can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you can see what I'm doing, sorta. Sorta. Not fully, but sorta. Okay, so this goes here. Come on. You're almost there. Come on, there you go. Yeah, alright. Nope. Why is there like two posts right next to each other? You're going through the track. What the heck? Okay, so I have to somehow get it down. Does it go right there? Yeah, okay. Well, hello. Okay, that's going down. I'm just surprised I haven't accidentally cut myself yet. I mean, I don't know, there was some random blood on my hand, so hopefully that's not actually a cut. But alright, that's in. Okay, now we got like a weird disconnect here. Alright. There you go. Onward! Okay. Should I just do a bunch of bowl puns? I think that might be a good idea. Come on. Yeah, you are. What you doing there? What you doing, Willis? Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh god. Such a tiny little guy. Tiny little helix. Okay, I'm gonna get that one in first. And that's over there. That doesn't really go like that. Alright. You know you got it in the right place when it like does that little click thingy. You be nice. You go back where you're supposed to. There you go. Design on that one's kind of like, eh. I should have a short over, not short over. I should have a short coming out tomorrow too. We're gonna get back on that horse. Cause I like I said, I just get kind of out of it sometimes when I'm editing or getting all busy. I just don't have the time to do certain things. So I'm gonna. What happened? Oh, turd. Gets too busy for me to do certain things. So I should be able to get that done. Cause that take that long, does it? Okay, I'm gonna bend it the other way, see what happens. That's sort of better. Oh. There's been a lot of like enthusiasts that I've met, and I'm not like sure if I actually know who they are. I feel like I might, but I'm like, I don't think a lot of them show their faces ever, so it's hard for me to know if they're actually that certain person. But I get an inkling, I guess. Because I think I was at Great America, and I might have met somebody that was an enthusiast. I wasn't like 100% sure though, so. Or well, ran like a thingy, somebody probably. All right. There we go. Gotta work my back. Last piece, Other than the, station I have to put down, and the sign, but those are easy. What are you doing? Okay. There's that. But yeah, that thing I was going to, that I got stuck twice, it was a baby shower for my friend. He's already having a kid. I mean, I'm like, what? Because like the rest of my friend group is kind of like, we don't really have girlfriends. So I mean, it's kind of weird. He's like, like on a different plane of existence, I guess. I mean, I don't know. So it's gonna be kind of weird because, we're all kind of, we're all trying to figure out what we want to do with our lives. I think even he does, like, not 100% sure what he wants to do yet. And I don't know, it just feels weird. One of my friends having a kid, I don't know. Maybe you guys have had that, but I don't know. I hope he's a good dad. I don't know if I could be or not, so I think you always kind of think of that when you have your first kid, probably. Alright, there's the last piece there. Come on. finger's stuck in it. Okay, this is good. Yeah. Oh, gotta go bandage up my fingers. No, yeah, it's, they're fine, actually. I think they're okay. Oh, there we go. There's what I got in my finger. Oh, yeah. It's not good. That's where I'm bleeding. I usually don't poke myself that bad. Well, sorry, guys. It's a lot of cutting these little nibbies off, and probably accidentally clipped my finger, or it was the scissors. I don't know. It's not like it hurts. You know? It's one of those like little superficial thingies. You just get rid of in like a day. I think it flew over there somewhere. I don't know what my bros are doing today. Yeah, a lot of the time they plan things very last minute, which is not very easy to account for, I guess. Or like the day before, sometimes it's just like, I can't, you know. I need time to clean, I need time to, you know, do a lot of stuff if I'm having people over, so. It just, yeah, it's kind of hard to adjust. Does this go under? Oh, please don't tell me it goes under that. I don't think it does, but. Oh boy. Oh boy. I know it goes under this. Like that. Oh, crap. Alright. There you go. Oh. Bad. Bad, Will. Ah! I think I want to do one of the wood ones next time so I just don't hurt myself accidentally. I think I was already gonna do another wood one, but yeah, I need a break from these little guys. These are too, they're very nitpicky. I mean, like the wood ones are kind of like that, but like they're a little bit more forgiving, to be honest. This feels more like a actual puzzle. I mean, I obviously made it that way for myself, but you know. Okay. Does it actually go under there? That's so small. So small. How does it get under? It's gonna like literally be on top of itself. Well. go over or does it go under it? Just not sure. Over, under? Over, under? It hurts me. It's not coming on, okay. Crepes. Okay, we're going for it, boys. We're going for it. Oh, jeez. Me no likey. Please be nice about it. I know I'm being stupid. Don't break on me. Rule of thumb, start from lowest part. Okay. Especially when you're building a micro layout. Alright, I think we got it. We got them, boys. What's going on here? The man. Oh, jeez. I'm the man. All the way up there. Come on. Don't cut my finger. Just go in there, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Yeah. What if all of the ops at Great America were actually like as good as Raging Bulls? That would be amazing. No more hour-long waits. Ever. Am I on the wrong spot here? What am I doing? Did I put it in backwards? Gosh. Oh, no. I'm stupid, don't worry about it. Dang it. Okay, but then that curled it back. Okay. Oh, it probably is right there. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. That's nice. Just do a Bob Ross impression for the entire video. Yeah. That's nice. Alright. Okay, now I gotta fix this. It does not look good. I don't feel so good. Oh. Well, that's your problem. There's just too many points to go wrong. And there's going this move. But it's a move. There's so many like little disconnects. It's making me like OCD, like I said. That's not good. I don't like that. It's a vibe, my dude. There we go. I'm not buying it. Okay, this needs to go like way over here. Open heart surgery. More like CoasterDynamix. I'm joking. It's a stupid joke. Tweezies. Where's my tweezies? Oh, my back. Okay. So I gotta get this one up so I can get the other one up. Because it's built like a layer cake. Yep. What are you doing? Yeah, get on in there. Get in there. This one's not wanting to come out now for some reason. Somehow Palpatine returned. Makes me sad every time. I don't know, man. He just showed up. I don't know. Yeah, I just got here. Oh my gosh. Make it stop. Make it stop. Should I just like tweeze it? I'm at that point. I'm kinda at that point right now, guys. Not gonna lie. It's not working. It's not working. It's working. It's not working. Okay, we're gonna try to take this out again so we can get a little bit more leverage. Okay, at least it's actually pointing down now. That's good. There. I need an adult. Come on, baby. I believe in you. Nope. I don't know. We're getting close, but it's like, it's really fighting me. It's really fighting me to get in there. Okay, we're gonna chop this guy off because he's too bent. Well, it's a bad. I did a bad. But it wasn't gonna go in any other way, frankly. Because it keeps fighting me so hard. Yeah, and of course it's twisted now, so it doesn't want to go in either. There we go. I need like an eyeball cam. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Speed. Power. There. Okay. Me making stupid noises, as always. Alright, we got it. Stop. Stop it. Get some out. There we go. That's better. Alright. Ooh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop it. Sending him a little greedy. What's your favorite Disney movie? I don't really know. Mine is probably... I don't know. I think I like Wall-E a lot. Because I don't like talking that much. And from like a standpoint of like getting things done without auditory stuff, it's like, it's pretty amazing. Alright. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, that one's okay. Is this one okay? Not really. Trying to get it to stay, and it's not wanting to. Really hard right now. Okay. Why is this side like higher than the other side? Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's none of my business. Okay. Little happy house. Alrighty then. Alright, gotta be real careful with these guys. Alright. Still not that happy with this little spot right there, but for the most part it went okay. Alright. Let me check if I got all the things in. Alright. Yeah, they're all flat for the most part. Alright. Yeah, I really wish they just put like an extra hole here. Right there. I mean, obviously it probably is a little too close to the other two. Actually, it probably would have been fine. I don't know, they just should have put another stake right there so it wouldn't pop up like that. So it's kind of annoying, but yeah, what can you do? Alrighty. Well, that's Raging Bull right there. If you want to look at the pin tag a little bit there, it's really tiny. Come on, buddy. Can you see it? That's not gonna focus. Focus. Focus, please. But yeah, it went okay. Little pins on the bottom there. And yeah. But yeah, we're all good. Look at that. So sit right there. I'll get the other ones for. Is it gonna be 2 weeks or next week? I don't know. It depends on what I want to do. 1 second. Probably not going to do the metal ones next time because I'm just tired of doing the little. Did I screw something up? No, I think it's okay. Wood X2 got Canada's Wonderland. Yeah. And then Timbers Magnum. Maverick. That one's probably be interesting. And Iron Gwazi, which I don't think that one will be too hard. And Velocicoaster. So at least we have an even amount of both, it looks like. Yeah. Anyway, I'll probably do this one next because Brian wants to see it. You know how it is. Brian's favorite coaster right there. But yeah. Anyway, then I might do Quasi or something like that. Maybe Maverick. Alright. Get that out of the way here. And yeah, anyway. I hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend and do something fun. You know, hopefully you could get outside. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you want to get outside. But yeah, I hope you have a good rest of the weekend. And I hope school goes okay for you, because I'm starting to pack up too. So I'll have some stories from that, and there'll probably be some interesting people. There always is, you know. And we'll see you. We'll see you next time. You know. I'm leaning towards probably Parkitect next weekend, because I haven't tried it that much, and I don't know. I just find it kind of interesting, because I don't know. I haven't done it, and I might eventually do No Limits too, but that seems like I'm not good at it. Like, I've tried it, and I'm like very basic at like getting things done in that. So I would probably want to, you know, actually play it for like 10 hours before I can actually be like confident enough where I'm like, I want to, you know, even do anything, because I feel like I'd be just wasting your time, you know, if you watched it, because I would not be knowing what I was doing, frankly. So anyway, well, we'll see you next weekend for Parkitect or this. Depends on what I decide. I don't really know yet. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and see you next weekend.